Gretel, why aren't you singing loudly?
My finger hurts.
There, now you can sing loudly for Uncle Max. The other night you all sang so beautifully. All right then, once again. No, nothing like that at all! Hello, Georg, Elsa, the children, the angels. They wanted to sing for me, but they're just not as good as they used to be.
We need Fraulein Maria.
We don't need Fraulein Maria. You can sing just as well with me.
Georg, I've had experience with choirs, quartets, glee clubs.
Max, please. Now, children, what would you like to sing? Do,
A deer, a female deer.
Fraulein Maria.
You are not to mention Fraulein Maria.
Come on, Max. Don't feel like a brisk walk.
That sounds like a good idea. Is anyone using the car?
Sure.
So, children, what would you like to sing?
The hills are alive with the sound of music, with songs they have sung.
No, not that one. Not that one. Louisa,
Yes, Father?
did you play any of your jokes, any of your tricks on Fraulein Maria?
Only the ones she likes and laughed at, Father.
You put any toads in her bed?
No, Father.
Something must have happened for her to just leave us without even saying goodbye.
Fraulein Maria came back.
No, darling, I don't think so.
But she was the best governess.
You're not going to have another governess.
Yes!
I don't think that's a good thing.
You're going to have a new mother.
A new mother?
Frau Schrader?
Yes, it was all settled last night. I'm very happy. Children, it's time for our afternoon walk.
When Fraulein Maria always wanted to feel better, she always sang that song. Remember?
Yes. Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, red copper kettles and warm woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things.
Why don't I do
Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes, snowflakes that stay on blue and winters that melt into springs. These are a few of my favorite things. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so
Oh, children, I miss you so much, but I must find your father. I will too. How's your finger? You remember! Lisa, are you all right? Yes, Fraulein, I'm all right. Any telegrams lately? No, Fraulein. Now I'll be glad to go to boarding school. Lisa, you can't use boarding school to escape your problems. You have to face them. I have so much to tell all of you.
We have some things to tell you too, Fraulein.
But the most important thing is that Father is getting married. Married?
To Frau Schrader.
You sure? Yes. He told us himself. We found him.
Lisa?
Louisa, we need our boys. Maria will be in the nursery.
You've come back.
Yes, Father.
You've left us without any explanation whatsoever, without even saying goodbye.
It was wrong with me. Forgive me?
Why'd you do that to us? Tell me.
Don't ask. Anyway, the reason no longer exists.
Then you're back to stay?
No, only until you can find a new governess.
Oh, no. The children have missed you so much. Everybody's missed you very much. In fact, nothing was the same when you were away. Everything was wrong.
But I...
Maria, we'll talk about this later. You go up with the children. Maria, a new dress?
We've got a new costume. I know I might ask. I know I'm right. We'll find him and ask him.
I'll take your word for it, Elsa.
Georg, you settle this for half an hour. How far down that mountain over there does your property go?
You make out that stone wall down there?
Mm-hmm.
That's my property line.
You see, I told you.
I didn't argue it, Elsa.
I know, that's what makes me furious. I can't win without a fight.
Oh, honestly, sometimes I...
Herr Detweiler, while you were out, there was a telephone call for you from Berlin.
Berlin. Oh, who would be calling me from Berlin?
They said you'd know who it was.
Thank you, Franz. Now, Georg, what were we talking about again?
Max, that's not your first call from Berlin.
Georg, you know I have no political convictions. Can I help it if others have?
Let's not stir that up again. The Germans have promised not to invade Austria. Max knows that.
Then why is he answering these calls from Berlin?
Because if they decide not to keep that promise, I'd like to have some friends among them.
Naturally.
Oh, and you agree.
Georg, this is the way I look at it. There was a man who was dying. They were giving him his last rites. They asked him, "Do you renounce the devil and all his works?" And he said, "At this moment, I prefer not to make any enemies."
Georg, if they do invade Austria, would you defy them?
Yes.
Do you realize what can happen to you, to your property,
To your children?
to everyone close to you, to Elsa, to me?
Max, what would you do if they come?
What anyone with any common sense would do. Why, I'd sit back and let it all blow over.
And you think it will?
Two times, darling. Take the world on your shoulders. Relax.
You really must learn to compromise.
Compromise?
Let them think you're on their side. Be non-committal.
I will not bow my head to them.
You won't have to bow your head. Just stoop a little.
Why not put your faith in an obvious fact this time? I'm not going to worry about it, and I don't think you should either.
How can I not worry about everything that is something to me?
You're a fool if you worry over anything but number one.
And that's me.
And me.
Well, there is one thing we do agree on. Each one of us is important to himself. You guys can't give up. You can't outwit a lion by putting your head in,
Herr Detweiler?
you know, lion's mouth.
Yes, tell them I'll call them back.
Maybe you should do it now, Matt.
Go, go.
Georg, I feel I know what's going to happen here. Can't you see things my way?
Not if you can see things their way.
There's one thing you do better here than we do in Vienna. Your sunsets. I'm really going to miss your sunsets. Captain, Maria. Oh, pardon me. Georg, you didn't tell me that Maria was back. I'm delighted. Thank you. Captain, the children were wondering if they could take a break from their lessons tomorrow so that we could go on a picnic.
Sure, I don't mind.
I will be very happy. And may I be permitted to wish you happiness too, Frau Schrader. Captain, the children have told me that you're going to be married. Oh. I'm afraid the children are wrong. Georg, I must get back to Captain if I'm going to make it to Vienna.
If you insist you must, I'll tell Franz to get the car ready.
Oh, I can do that. Auf Wiedersehen, Georg. Goodbye, Maria. Sorry if I said something wrong.
You did say the wrong thing, but you said it at the right time.
The children told me that you were going to marry Frau Schrader.
We found out we couldn't go the same way. That door is closed now.
Well, Sister Margaret always said that when God shuts a door,
I know. He opens a window. Maria, why'd you run away to the Abbey? And what made you come back?
the Mother Abbess said that I have to look for my life.
Often when you find it, you don't recognize it. Then one day, one night, it stands before you. Maria, this is not something that has just happened. Deep down, I've known this for many weeks now. You have too? What told you?
Brigitte. She said that night when we were dancing.
That wasn't an ordinary dance, was it?
I ever danced when I was a very little girl. It's quite different once you've grown up.
When you were a very little girl, did a very little boy ever kiss you?
Huh?
That's quite different too.
It is different.
Maria? Your whole life will be different now. I will give you anything you want, bring you anywhere you want to go.
I don't want to go anywhere. All you ever asked for is right here.
Maria, is there anyone I can go to ask permission to marry you?
Why don't we ask the children?
That's a great idea.
Mother, may I have permission to look at myself? I've got a mirror in my suitcase. Thanks, Roberta. I don't think she's had time to put in her linings. Mr. Roberta, the mirror. Mother, don't be vain. Let me say it for you. You are indeed beautiful, my dear.
Children, come quickly. I have an announcement for you. Look here. Carlsberg Festival, 1938. And look. The Von Trapp family singers, Liesel, Friedrich, Kurt,